Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis update of gold and silver. See what's going on the Finding Value channel. This is just my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. Let's dive in here. I've got the dollar up. The dollar, basically just moving sideways. Barely of an up day. Just been tracking sideways for the past, I'd say almost 3, 4, 5, 6 months, something like that. The 10-year did fall today. We had a little bit of a pullback in the 10-year, a little bit of fear in the market. I can tell you that. I saw that the NASDAQ and overall stock market was down today. And usually if there's fear in the market, interest rates pull back like this. And that was good for gold. Gold rocketing higher today, about almost up 30 bucks, almost to the 1900 mark. It's 1898 is what I'm seeing here. Looks like it's still updating, but 1898, very strong close. I thought gold was going to come back down, guys. I thought that it was going to come back down. No, it's looking strong. It's getting bid up. It closed strong today, so momentum is heading upward. Looks really good. Silver moving on up just a little bit. It has broken to the upside of this downward resistance line. Now we got to work our way up above 2450. Platinum being the all-star of the group, going up 2.5%. Nice strong day yesterday. Nice strong day again today. We'll see if this momentum can continue to the upside. Usually platinum, when it gets going, and we get a nice good run out of it. Last bull market, the run was quite ferocious. It went from 2001, quite good all the way up. We had a little bit of a slight pullback in 04 for the majority of 04, and then it just took off and went higher. I think this is looking quite strong here for a move to the upside. I think we're in an impulse move higher right now, and hopefully that can continue to go higher. I really like platinum. The XAU to gold ratio, you can see this big fat up candlestick here looking quite good. Let's hope we can break through this next resistance line above it and get this thing into an uptrend. I do think that's where we're going. I do think this is a bottoming process. I do think we have bottomed. And I think we just got to break this 0.08 ratio line, resistance line, and that's what's between us and, for some of you, hopefully, financial freedom. That line right here is between that and financial freedom. Corona Resources, I'm going to zoom back into the daily candlesticks. This is still looking good. It's still above its long-term resistance line. We just need the buyers to step in here. EXK, which is a silver company producer, they have some, I do think they have some exploration. They're kind of doing everything, and that's what I like about EXK Endeavor Silver. But we're moving on up. Yeah, we got a little bit of a down day today. Could go a little bit of a pullback, but overall, I think the trend will be higher. SILJ getting a little bit of a sideways day action, up 1%. Still looks good above the support line. Still looking okay. GDX breaking to the upside of this pattern that we've got. That is looking absolutely fantastic. GDX, way to go. If you've been on the channel, if you're down here buying at support, that's where you want to be. Even if I told you guys I would be buying at this support level, you probably would wait for a break. It's natural for most people to wait for the break to move. The difference between here and up here is a good percentage difference when looking at things from a long-term perspective. Metallic Minerals, a small silver exploration company. This one is looking good to potentially head on higher. Good buying pressure today. Bullish engulfing is what I'm seeing. Koya Resources getting a little bit of a sell-off. Every time we get up into this area, up in this range up here, if I could draw it flat and straight across, up there, we get a little bit of selling pressure. It's okay. Just hold on. Let it make you money. We've broken the big downtrend line. So again, I think we're going to head higher eventually. Be patient. Discovery Silver getting a little bit of selling pressure today, a little bit of a dark cloud cover, what we call it. The dark cloud cover means that we opened here, or sorry, I wrote that backwards. We closed or opened here and closed here. and it's a dark cloud cover over the top of this candlestick. Usually that projects a little bit of a pullback. But again, I wouldn't be doing anything for my shares. I'd be holding on, right, waiting for the ride higher. AG, update today. Again, I think we're going higher with AG. Newmont mining, we're going higher here. I'm backing out to the big boy. We are coming up to the big boy line, guys. This is the big boy line. We break the big boy line, we get big boy moves. Big boy moves. This is all the way back from 1977 was the 77 was the beginning of this pattern. And it's gone all the way sideways. And this could be something signaling a much larger inflationary period that's coming than what most people think in Newmont mining. This looks like it could potentially do a huge breakout if it breaks out. I think it will with the market conditions the way they are. So I think we'll probably see a good move. Mag Silver, again, this guy's got a huge breakout. It did a retest. We're at that retest type position. Again, I like it down here for Mag Silver for a long-term hold. Yamana Gold, 4.5% up today, moving quite substantial above its breakout line. Here's your breakout line. This is a falling wedge. They resolve themselves to the upside. Looks fantastic. And hopefully we get a nice good run out of this. Hopefully we do. Impact Silver getting a little bit of pressure today, coming back down a little bit. Aftermath Silver getting a little bit down. I still think this is going to bounce around probably a little bit sideways before we go higher. We might come back a little bit before going higher. Looking at PLG, moving on up today. This is it's called a black candlestick. It seems like we're getting a little bit of resistance up there. This was my favorite group in here, the royalty companies. They seem to have leverage to the move, and it's a diversified, low-risk way to play it. That's what I prefer. I prefer these companies here. Sandstorm Gold moving on higher. This is one that I loaded into here. That's one I like a lot. Franco-Nevada is another one I like, up 2.86%. Getting a little bit of a wick at the top. EMX, still moving higher, up 2.19. Teuton Resources flat today, but above support line, so that one looks good. Wheaton Precious Metals, another one that's breaking out today. I've got the arrow moving on higher. I think still, here's our breakout. On a big picture view, guys, this is a big boy move that we could be getting into, hopefully, a fresh all-time high at some point if we can break the 55-ish and close above it. That's what we'll be going after eventually. Not yet, but eventually. But we're just breaking out of this lower pattern here to the upside. Gold Royalty, GROY, a little bit of an update today, 4.83%. We're still kind of in this downward trend line, though, but we'll break it here shortly. MTA moving on up. We're going to try to break out of this pattern that we've got here. There it is. We are right there playing the turtle head game where we poke our head out and say, hey, guys, what's going on? And that's where we hope we can break, guys. We need to break this and get moving. We got money to make. We got lives to live, money to make, and we don't want to be burning our time, right? But patience is required to make big moves and big money. Up again in Mavericks Metals, looking good. Momentum still continuing. Royal Gold, our boy Royal. Royally good in Royal Gold today. Big ol' 7.6%. It cut right through the arrow that I drew. That one looks good, and then hopefully we can make some progress on this. Look at this gigantic up month that we've got this month. Hopefully we can get up all the way to this $155, $56 resistance line up there and break through that. That will be a nice one to break. And then we've got Cisco Gold Royalties on the monthly, looks really good. Moving to the daily candlesticks for OR, Cisco Gold Royalties. I've got a move going higher. We have a small little update today. We may take some time to break out of this, but overall, the market conditions are great for a big break and a move higher. So that's what I've got for today, guys. I prefer to play it with the royalty companies. I'm just a royalty type guy, I guess. I like the diversified income streams. I like the optionality of all of these mining companies that they have on their lands or whatever a deal or agreement they've made. If the mining company increases production, they get more revenue. If they increase the reserves at that site, they get more reserves. It's a great way to do none of the work and get all of the pay. And it's indexed basically to the price of the commodity and the volumes. So I think it's a great business model. I'm a big fan of it. That's where I put the bulk of my money is in royalty companies, wherever I can find them. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Give me subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.